This season, Callie Abbott is privileged to be entrusted with a collection of 10 historical Canadian artworks from Beam Canada, formerly in the collection of the Canadian Club Brand Centre, a building with rich history in the development of Windsor and Canadian Club whiskey. Detroit entrepreneur Hiram Walker purchased 468 acres of land and opened a distillery across the river in Walkerville, Ontario. In 1858, Walker officially established Canadian Club whiskey. He built schools, rail lines, fire and police services in Walkerville, laying the foundation for the modern city of Windsor. The Canadian Club Brand Centre in Walkerville opened in 1894 as Hiram Walker's office and the headquarters of Canadian Club. The red brick and terracotta building is considered one of North America's finest examples of Italian Renaissance architecture. The elaborate interior included an indoor swimming pool, a basement speakeasy, and a wood-paneled boardroom showcasing paintings by some members of the Group of Seven. Featured prominently in the art room was Marsh, Lake Scugog, a 1911 oil-on-canvas painting by Thomson, depicting a favorite fishing destination in the outskirts of Toronto. In this work, the viewer sees a Thomson poised to dive into a career as a painter. Here, the artist has confidently depicted the effect of a late afternoon sky on an expansive but simple landscape, proof that he already was regarding painting quite seriously. Marsh Lake Scugog is important because it is of a Canadian subject with a distinct Canadian identity, proof that Thomson was already among the vanguard artists of his period. A larger canvas related to the painting with the same date and a similar title, the Marsh Lake Scugog, belongs to the Art Gallery of Ontario. Very similar to this painting, though painted more towards evening, it heralds a theme which would become one of the major parts of Thomson's body of work, his sky studies. Collected over decades, the art room at the Canadian Club Brand Centre also included paintings by each original member of the Group of Seven, depicting classic scenes of Canada's varied landscape. Western Canada subjects include Evening Light, the Kootenays by Frederick Varley, and Waterton Lake, Alberta Lake by A.Y. Jackson. Manitoba is represented by Frank Johnston's impressionist oil sketch Rocky Shore, Lake of the Woods. Depictions of the Ontario wilderness include maple bushes, one of Lauren Harris's favorite subjects, as well as Franklin Carmichael's Still Morning, painted in La Cloche, and Arthur Lismer's Shoreline, Georgian Bay. Atlantic Canada is evoked through the colourful sailboats in Petite Rivière, Nova Scotia, by J.H. MacDonald. Also included in the Canadian Club collection was a commissioned painting by Canadian artist Henry Sandham, Gulf Canadian Club, completed in 1898, just 1 year before Hiram Walker's death. In the festive summer party scene, we see a Canadian Club labelled wooden crate stowed beneath the serving table. A 1916 oil painting by American artist Philip Russell Goodwin, Camping Canadian Club, was also commissioned by the Walker family. The idyllic sunset of two canoeing men arriving at shore features the iconic Canadian Club wooden crate on the rocky edge. The Canadian Club Brand Centre formerly offered tours of the building, teaching visitors about the Walkers, the beginnings of the Canadian Club brand, and history of the building, including the art collection. A whiskey tasting often concluded the tour. Callie Abbott is honoured to be offering this art collection linked to a significant part of Windsor's and Canada's history. We invite you to visit this collection of artworks during our previews in Calgary, Montreal, and Toronto.